Hi, I'm Camilla from the Thigh Resellers, and I'm here today with a list with me video. So I have just a little bit of time while my baby is sleeping. So we are going to see how fast I can list and cross list 5 items. So that's the amount that I do each day as a part-time reseller. And I usually try to get it done during nap time while my baby is napping. And so I wanted to take you along with me today to see just how fast I can do it using Vendoo. So Vendoo is sponsoring today's video, and Vendoo is an invaluable tool to my business. It helps me do things so much faster. You know, I love being on different platforms, and cross-listing can take a lot of time if you don't use a service like Vendoo. And Vendoo is the best because it's the fastest, and it has so many customizations that you can have, you know, depending on the amount of listings that you need to cross list and the platforms that you use and all sorts of different things. So I'm going to show you exactly how I use Vendoo for my listings today, and I hope that you would consider checking it out. We have a link down in the description below. Let's get into it. On my screen here, I have my stopwatch. So we are going to literally do real time how long it's going to take me. I hope it won't take me too long because I'm also kind of talking with you, but we'll have to see. I already uploaded the pictures into Vendoo. I do that on my phone. I take pictures on my phone and upload them on the Vendoo app. So it's super easy, and I batch work that, so you can see I have 36 drafts. So I'm just gonna do 5 today, but I have enough for the whole week. And each day I just type up 5 listings and make them go live on the different sites. So we will start. We're gonna start our timer. And here we go. So first I'm going to, make sure that all of these are the right way and make sure I have the right pictures here. Okay, so that is the right way. So I can see here that these are Dr. Scholl's Wiley, that's what that said, wedges. And they are women's size, let's see, 6. And these are gray, and they are platform, and they are a leather upper. I remember that from my listing. Okay, so I'm at 67 characters. Usually I want to get to 80 because that's how many, usually a listing has. So 3.5 inch. Let's see. I'm gonna actually put T strap. That will help people find my listing more easily. Okay, then I'm going to paste that into my description. I space out my description a little bit. And these have some marks on the heel. See photos and other shows. So it's really easy to type in the brand and then find the specific brand on here. This is the Vendoo form. I always do this first and then it copies over to my listings, which makes it super easy. And so here I'm choosing a category, and these are probably about 2 pounds, but they'll go in a padded flat rate on eBay. So here I'm trying to decide a price, so I'm going to use the price checker, which pulls up comps comps are comparable listings using Sellhound, so I can look at it on different sites. So on Poshmark, these are currently listed for about $25. They've sold for about $23. On Mercari, they are currently listed for about $35. So I'm going to close out. I'm going to list mine for about $20 because they've got those marks on the heel. Save, and so go over to eBay, and let's see. So shoe size 6, heel. Actually, maybe I want to put these in wedges. Let me see if they've got, nope. Thank you, those are right. What do you do when you have like sandal wedges? Do you put them as heels? Do you put them as sandals? What do you do? Let me know down in the comments because I always kind of go back and forth. Like, should I do sandals? Should I do wedges? Should I do heels? they're technically all the same, you know, but oh well. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do platform and then list on eBay. And now we go to Poshmark. Poshmark does have a wedges category, so I'm going to choose that. Size 6. And list on Poshmark. I'm not going to list these to Depop because they are, oh, I have to reconnect my Facebook. Let me pause here. Okay, so now onto Facebook, and here I have all of my selections here, and I usually put in a couple optional things. Let's see, size 6, and they're gray. I always allow offers, and I do the minimum amount, which is 50% off is the minimum that they will allow you to do. I'm going to use my own shipping label and send in a padded flat rate. And here we go. So less than 5 minutes, and I don't have to wait for it to list. I can just move on and to the next one, which are these Chacos. So Chaco sandals. These are a kid's size 4. They are rainbow. And let's see, I'm gonna put rubber sole, water, shoes, camp, and let's see, adjustable. So I don't know if these have a style name, these Chaco sandals. I don't usually put a style name for them. Most of the time people kind of know what they're looking for. And so I'm going to say, oh, I have an extra picture. I scraped off some gum on the bottom of one of those shoes. So some light wear on the soles. See photos. You can tell that I'm not a very good typist. I often misspell things. But, you know, I'm always trying to get better. So these are, I think that there's a multicolor, yeah. So here I'm going to put kids sandals. Let's see. We're gonna go kids, we're gonna go unisex kids, shoes, and let's see. I'm gonna also put that these are about 2 pounds. Chacos are kind of heavy, kind of weird how heavy they are. So I'm going to, so what I like about this Cellhound is that it copies over my title already, which I appreciate. So I'm going to search here. Let's see, so they are currently listed for about $30 on each of these sites. 25 sold on Poshmark, so I'm going to price mine at 25. I always price mine pretty much close to what they are selling for. That way I can pretty much guarantee a sale. Okay, so these are just strappy, I guess. And some of the choices on the drop down on eBay are like really weird. It's kind of strange. Let's see, so fabric upper, and I'm going to copy this down, and here I'm gonna have them go in a padded flat rate again, and then move on to Poshmark. So let's see, they are sandals, and we are going to do, I guess, girls. It's hard. So on Poshmark, I wish that there was a way that you could do unisex, because like these are not girls or boys, both, you know, girls and boys can wear these sandals, but you have to choose on Poshmark. And I wish that you didn't have that. I find it kind of annoying that you have to choose, because then, you know, it might not come up on someone's feed that might be looking for something like this. And I don't know, I just don't like doing that. So again, I'm gonna put $9 for a padded flat rate, and there you go. Number 2 down, and I am at 8 minutes. So let's see. So here we have Tory Burch flats, and let's see. I don't don't know what kind these are. Let me see if I can Google this. Tory Burch flats elastic back. Oh look, these are what they are. Mini. And I could not get the size, like I tried to, you can see here, I tried to get the size here, and I hate when shoes have that, so I'm going to go to my spreadsheet here, and I'm gonna look, let's see, open up my spreadsheet. You can see we're a little behind on the numbers, but I'm gonna see if I can find, oops, keep going on this. I'm gonna see if I can find what size it is, because we always write down the size in here. So I'm gonna look, Birch, loading, 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 and there's size 5. So size 5, oops, black leather, logo, elastic, and oops, over 80 C, oops. Another thing I like about Vendoo is it counts the characters that you have and lets you know like on the different sites. So I don't sell on Grailed or Tradesy, but if I did, it's nice to know like the different, you know, character limits on each. And these are just gently used. They're pretty nice. Oh, actually, no, I have a little bit of something. So some wear on the toes, see photos. Yeah, that always happens with ballet flats. They often will kind of scuff at the toe, and I hate that. So this day at the bins when I got these, they had a ton of Tory Burch shoes, so I was so excited to pick these up. So I'm gonna say that they're a pound. I'm gonna send these in a padded flat rate because they are a little bit more expensive than, you know, some other shoes, and I want that insurance, so that's what I'm gonna do. Even though I think that they're actually less than a pound, we'll have to see. So they sold for about 50 on Mercari, 72 on Poshmark, 61 on eBay, and none have sold on Grailed. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna list mine for about 50 since mine have a little bit of scuffing. And I often feel like more often than not, I sell them on eBay rather than on Poshmark. So we'll see if that's the case this time. Okay, so leather, they're women's, they're flat. They are pretty small size, so I don't really like that, but you know, women with size 5 feet also need shoes, so hopefully someone will come and buy it from me. Or I feel like also people with size 5 shoe are like girls, you know, like I could see like a 7th grader or something like that wearing this, and I think that would be really cute. So maybe like a mommy and me, you know, middle school. Well, middle schoolers don't want to be mommy and me, but maybe when my baby is a middle schooler, she'll want to be matching with me still, hopefully. Okay, so I'm making ready for the offer. I'm gonna do $9 shipping and done with that listing. So we're at 12 minutes. So that was 3. So I have 2 more. So let's see, Rebecca Minkoff, okay. Drill flats. And these are women's size. Let's see, it's on the bottom. 8.5. So 8.5, and they are like a beige and white cap toe, leather. Yeah, we're gonna keep it at that. And then let's see. So we're gonna space this out. These are gently used. I have keyboard shortcuts on my computer for things that I often put into listings. So often if there aren't any flaws or anything like that and they're in pretty nice condition, I put gently used, see photos for measurements, although these don't have any measurements because they are just shoes. Like, who needs you to measure shoes unless they're heels or something like that. So I have that, which makes it so much easier to list quickly. Those are like little things. I am always trying to find little hacks to move faster. And so that's one of those things that I do. Flats, let's see. And these are probably between 1 and 2 pounds. So let's do the price checker. I'm going to take off this part. So you see me do that when I look for comps. I want to see a wide range of comps, and you know, there might not be someone who's written their listing exactly like I have, so I want to see, you know, what's out there, not just like who has my exact listing. And so they sold for 30 on Poshmark, 50 on eBay, 44, but none sold on Mercari. So let's see. I think I'm going to list mine. Oh, the thing about Sellhound on eBay is that it includes shipping. So you want to be careful with that. So you can see that it's, you know, $30 or $20 more on eBay than on Poshmark, but that really, a lot of it comes from the shipping. So I'm going to list mine for 35 and I'm going to save it. So you see that I put cost of goods as 0. I always put the cost of goods in when I put in the fees and the shipping when I mark it as sold on Vendoo. So that is just easily so that I'm not having to look at my spreadsheet as I'm listing, but I just look at it the one time when it sells and when I'm putting all of that information in all at once. So let's see, this is gonna be a slip-on, I guess, maybe a loafer. I'm gonna put loafer. I think that's maybe closer. So it's leather, and let's see. Okay, and it's gonna go on a flat rate. Let's see, Poshmark. The thing I love about Vendoo is the Poshmark listing page is so easy. You just have to put in the size and then it's done. So that makes it super easy to list to Poshmark, and that's one of our main platforms that we sell on. So it's super duper fast, which I enjoy. Let's see, espadrilles, and these are beige. It's interesting, each platform, oh my gosh, my brain is like dead this morning. We just got back from traveling this past weekend. We went to visit my parents, and so we got in kind of late last night, and so I'm still like trying to wake up. So these are rag and bone espadrilles on, just put espadrilles, and they are women's size 39, which is a US 8.5. I wonder if the same person donated these and the Rebecca Minkoff, because they're pretty much the same size and they are, you know, similar in style. Let's see, so it's pretty interesting. But let's see. Yeah, the different platforms each have different things that they need, which makes it a little bit difficult to cross list, you know, because you're like looking for the same color and things like that. But Vendoo makes it easy because it has, you know, exactly what you need. Some discoloration on the toe. So I'm gonna move this up a little bit. It has like a little red mark on there, but I think, you know, if you're wearing them, you might still like it. So you can't really see it. And I say that because I bought them and I didn't see it. So, oh well. Okay, so they're between 1 and 2 pounds, I think. And let's see, I'm going to run the comps on these. We'll see what they say. So it's loading. My internet is pretty slow, so that's why I think espadrille. So we're gonna do another search. The dog is so cute running there. Okay, so sold for 32, 25, Poshmark 82, that's pretty interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna price mine, I guess, at 30. Rag and Bone is so interesting because it used to be like really, you know, sell for a ton of money, and now I feel like it doesn't sell for quite as much anymore. And also the items, like, they're just like not as in fashion anymore, I feel like. So I don't really know. So I usually price mine a little bit lower because I feel like a lot of people pick this brand up, and so it's sort of oversaturated. And so I want mine to sell over other people's, you know. If there's one buyer out there, I want that one buyer. Okay, so here we go. 8.5. And let's start Poshmark. And let's see, Facebook. And 8.5. Let's see, these are espadrilles, and they are, see, like here on the other page it had tan, but it doesn't have tan on Facebook. Like, why are all the colors not the same? It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I'll go on a pat of flat rate. So, list on Facebook. Okay, so that was 5 listings. I did it in less than 20 minutes, which is great because my baby usually naps for at least 40 minutes, and then sometimes I have to go in and kind of settle her again. But in 20 minutes, I have pretty much finished this part of reselling, and now I just have to ship my items, you know, send offers, those kind of things that are, you know, here and there. But my husband and I, Kang and I, we ship in the evenings together. We kind of do that. We put the baby to bed and then we pack up the items for the next day. This is pretty much what I have to do each and every day. And then one day a week, I take all the pictures, and one day a week I go to the bins, and that's it. So it makes it so easy as a mom to be able to run this business while I am also, you know, taking care of my baby and doing all the things that I want to do, you know, like playing with her and spending time with her. You know, I get to put her down for each nap, and that just fills my heart so much. I've always wanted to be able to be a mom and to be able to be a stay-at-home mom, and reselling has really enabled me to do that, and has helped our family, you know, to have that income from me that, you know, we can really achieve our goals of becoming financially independent. And being able to do this so quickly using a software like Vendoo really helps, because the faster I can get done with all of my reselling things, the more time I get to spend with my baby, and the more time I get to spend, you know, taking care of all the things that, like, you need to take care of, you know, all the chores that you have to do. Those things don't stop. They, you know, just are endless, all these care tasks that, you know, you have to just take care of every day. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below. What is your listing strategy? Let me know if you ever time yourself listing, you know, try to beat the clock. And if you do that, do you have success with it? I tend to get pretty distracted while I'm listing, so this really helps me to almost like have accountability. I'm really competitive, so it was nice to have, like, I'm trying to like beat my time, you know, so I might start timing myself more often to see if I can get faster and all that. I probably would be a lot faster. I think it takes me about 15 minutes if I'm not also, you know, filming and things. So in just 15 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes, I can list all of my items for the day, which is really awesome. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you liked working with me, that's great. I love working, you know, with all of you, and let me know if you would like more videos like this, you know, kind of listing along with me. I would love to, you know, go along with you in your reselling business. And if you aren't subscribed, consider subscribing. I would just love to see your business grow as our business grows, and we hope that you are doing well, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.